you speak of these oligarchs, like who are they? What evidence convinces you, that this is a coordinated effort rather than the natural
Because
evolution
I
of
used
tech
to
and
live,
financial systems?
I used to live and work with it. So, you know, I lived in that world and I watched them become more and more alienated from
Who
the
is
general.
them? Who is them?
So it's the people who run the financial system. At any given time, it's 100 to 1,000 people who run the different key spots in the banks, the insurance companies, the central bank, and the Treasury. And if you look at, and that system is very much done by consensus through all these different groups and meetings and everything else. It's very organic. And, but I saw them reach a wide consensus that you couldn't trust the average person to behave in a responsible way. And so you had to assert more central control and essentially by giving people lots of consumer attention and choice, move them out of having any political say whatsoever. So you
Mhm.
wanted to reduce them to the point where their vote or their participation in the political system didn't mean anything, but you wanted to do it in a way where you could persuade them to take all their capital and invest it in a way that you could use it to build in the direction you wanted to build. So right now, if I go to a meeting with people who are trying to stop the control grid and trying to stop a data center, I can get them to pull out their portfolios and I can show them they're financing the very data centers they're trying to stop. So, and I always tell the story. I'm going to tell it again. I was in a boardroom with a group of very high-powered people in Washington. There was a protest going down Pennsylvania Avenue, and one of the congressmen said to me, he said, "Let's face it, sweetie. As long as they have a Citibank credit card in their back pocket, what do I care if they walk up and down?"
Hmm.
Right. So, and that's why our opportunity, because I don't know if you've heard me say this, but I think they're going to fail. I think this is a vision that they're going to try and institute. I don't think it's going to work. I think it's going to fail. And my concern is it could hurt a lot of people and do a lot of damage before on the way to